Oh no, not a cop first thing in the morning. Are you already high?
Don't be giving away all my secrets.
I take it that's a yes.
Well, it's just I do you have like one child that is just incredibly slow? Like when it comes to having some urgency, some sense of like I don't know, like we just need to be like moving along and that child is just like off in their own little world.
I got 3 of those.
Oh my God. Bennett is just, this has always been him. He has always been the one that I'm like, Bennett, come on, Bennett, come on. And he's taken 55 years to put his sneakers on. Like today, I was like, dude, he's got a shoehorn in the back of this Chuck Taylor because he loves to put his shoes on with a shoehorn like he's 85.
That
And
is
I'm like,
hysterical. No, it's not like he's 85. It's like he's black. But like, who owns a shoehorn?
oh God.
Shorty has a fucking shoehorn. Not a shoehorn.
Then Lord knows where this kid came from because putting his little high top Chucks on with the shoehorn. I was like, Bennett, we have to go, buddy. And so I grabbed his shit and I sent Lennox outside hoping that he would start walking down to the bus stop. He did not. And so we get outside and like Bennett tries to just like grab his coat and his sweatshirt and his backpack. His backpack's halfway open. Shit's falling out. I grab his masks. I was like, you're going to have to like get your shit on as we're walking. So we're going out the door. I've got all of his shit. And so he's putting his sweatshirt on. He's walking. He's getting his coat on. He's walking. He's getting his backpack. And I have this sense before we've turned the corner, because I've got to turn the corner to get down to the bus stop. And I have this sense that like, we're going to fucking miss this bus. We're going to miss this bus. And now I'm going to have to go sit in 2 car rider lines to drop these kids off. I'm going to be late to record. This is going to be a whole thing. So I just start running and Lennox starts running behind me and Bennett is not running because again, Bennett has no sense of urgency. And I see the bus and her doors are closed and there's no children at the stop. So they've all gotten on the bus and she's about ready to pull away. So I'm wildly waving my arms. I am running down the street. I can hear Lennox behind me. I turn around. Bennett is still just walking. I was like, fuck. So luckily she waited for us and I got those kids on the bus without an issue. But tomorrow, I mean, he's just going to have to start at like 7:50 putting his goddamn shoes on because this is my fault because I should be making him get ready earlier, but my God, every day.
Okay, Steve, I could tell you how you can solve this issue.
I would love some advice.
Well, I don't know if you're going to love my brand of advice, but this issue is solved if nobody has urgency. Dead ass. Because I was like, the first mistake you made was running after that bus and be like, damn, y'all, we missed it. Shit. Let's head back to the house, I guess.
I couldn't drive them. I did not want to drive them. Those car rider lines are horrendous. They're terrible. They're so long.
See, like, you got to change your mindset. Okay? Justin's going to hate this episode. Listen. I don't want to be frantic, chasing after a bus, getting upset. Now you missed the bus. Now you derailed my day. Listen, my day can't be derailed. That's my mindset. My can't be derailed. My activist in a blue puffer vest can't be derailed. My day can't be derailed because here's the thing. I only work with people that understand how I am. So you could have just called me and said, Melissa, I can't record till 10 a.m. Why? What happened? Actually, I wouldn't even ask why what happened. I'd be like, all right, see you then. But why? What happened? That's the beauty of having an easygoing non-urgent person to work with who still somehow, some way has a work ethic, because I don't be tripping about cancellations. I don't be tripping about late start times. I just, listen, if it's meant to happen, it'll happen, because the meteor is still coming. That's the part that y'all don't get.
See, I wish that I could. I think we've established, yeah, I have zero chill. I had a hair appointment canceled last week. That made me upset. I have a sofa arriving tomorrow, yet I don't have a rug here. I'm upset about that. I need to like find a way to just not care, or maybe care.
I don't know how you haven't had it. You have marijuana. How do you still care like this?
That's why I have marijuana.
It like doesn't work on you right. I don't understand.
No, it does, but I would have to be high all the time in order to like have zero chill. The kids came home last week and I had like hit that little vape just to take off that edge there at like 3:30. And
no, you're saying you have to hold on. You have to smoke all the time to have all the chill.
To have all the chill.
Okay. Continue. I was confused. I was like, hey, hold on a second. Go ahead.
So he's getting his stuff out of his backpack, and I'm in a great mood. I am relaxed. I am ready to like sit down and write up some Valentines. And he was like, "You are so happy today." I said, "Excuse me?" Because I think that I am just like Mary Poppins from the moment they walk in the door. Do you want a snack? How are you? Make sure you wash your hands. Let's put our things away. How was your day? And I was like, are you insinuating that I am mean and grumpy most of the time? Oh, well, no. I'm just today. You're really happy today. And I was just like, so that got me thinking, like, am I just mean and miserable all the time? Like, why would he call that out?
Well, first of all, you're momming in a pandemic. Anytime you have a question about, am I mean? Am I this? Am I that? No, I'm surviving a pandemic. And I'm going to use that for the next 10 years, dead ass. I don't give a shit. Pandemic going to be over. We're going to be licking each other again. And I'm still going to be like, oh, God, this pandemic stress, I cannot. But I'm not kidding. You really got to change your mindset because, well, don't listen to me. It's literally a new year and a new you. You got to do what you got to do and what makes you happiest. I can't tell you to do that. I literally just told you to stop giving a fuck. That's terrible advice. Do not listen to me. Don't, because I have been not giving a fuck from my birthday to this morning, and I got to my inbox and it was a mess. I was like, oh my God, this is really bad. We did not put out an episode. There I was, not giving a fuck. Like, I mean, I will get there. It was a holiday, though. It was 2 holidays back to back, if you think about it. You the one. Wait, first of all, y'all the ones that said, Melissa, you should celebrate your birthday. It's not just a regular day. Well, that's what I did. And that's how y'all didn't get an episode.
It was so nice to see. I was talking to Jade when I was asking her to make that little video. And she was like, this is really lovely. And I said, thank you, Jade. And I said, one of these days, I'm going to get Melissa excited about her birthday. She's going to love it. And you did. And I didn't even have to do anything with that. Lisa just came in and made it all crystals and rainbow sparkles. And it looks like you had a really good time.
Well, I'll tell you how that happened. Justin Beck thought that he was on the back end being like, Lisa, maybe you want to roll through. We could surprise Melissa for her birthday. He thought he was really doing something. Meanwhile, Lisa doesn't have the heart to tell him, like, girl, I was already coming. Like, I don't. But she's like, okay, yeah, sure. But what had really happened was when Lisa was like, for sure, I'm going to isolate. I'm going to test negative. I'm going to come. I'm going to roll through with the dogs. We're going to have a good time. Justin Beck had plans. Okay, that he couldn't cancel for Glassjaw, because Glassjaw's in pre-production for this tour. So he enlisted, and he thought he was enlisting Lisa, like, we'll order some food in, you guys have fun. He thought he hired me a babysitter so that I could forget that he wasn't at my birthday party. See. Meanwhile, then like a disaster happened, some computer crash. Next thing I know, Nerd Man's at my house at 10 at night. Jen was like, I guess I'll see my husband in a couple days then, because you're taking him. I was like, girl, I don't even know what's happening down there, because I have been high as fuck for hours. Because what had happened was, so I guess we're getting into, you can put on the, you can edit the, we about to go into a flashback.
Okay.
Wayne's World, party time, excellent. Okay. Eric, you know Eric, you've met Eric. Remember Eric when we first started the podcast?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
we're real friends, because now you just know people in the Rolodex. So remember that time that we had some sound issues and Eric had helped us out?
Oh God, I'm glad that he's like still showing his face and speaking to at least 50% of us, because I think we were really annoying.
Oh, I wasn't. I was like, Amanda, you ask.
I remember one time we sent him audio and he was like, wow, guys. And I was like, can you give me some tips and tricks? And Eric was like, I have built a whole fucking career over this. I'm not going to be able to teach you everything I know in like 10 minutes. And I was like, okay,
Oh,
fair
he
enough.
was like, first of all, bitch, you're talking to a seasoned professional. I have Grammys, okay? Your cute little podcast, like, I get it. You're working with Beck's wife, who I also don't know. What you're gonna have a podcast with the real one? I don't. He's like, listen, I'm here to do glass jaw shit, and I was like, Amanda, you asked, so then I don't get in trouble for taking glass jaw people to do our little bullshit. Anyway, Eric and I have become friendly because Eric, loves chocolate milk, so when he comes and I know he's gonna have a studio session, I always have the fridge fucking iced out with chocolate milk, and not just any chocolate milk, like he drinks milk. First of all, he comes into a Jew's home, okay? We ordered Israeli food, and he's like kind of a picky eater, so he's like, I guess I'll get these meatballs. He sits down, they take their break because, you know, the glass jaw crisis is happening in real time. The computer crisis is happening in real time, which is on brand for glass jaws. Awesome. Like, I just won't see Justin until the end of the tour because he's gonna be stressed out. I can't talk right now. Okay, fine. So I'll just be up here purchasing items because you're not looking around. Okay. So Eric comes upstairs. He's eating the meatballs and he goes, "Oh, hey guys, can I have some milk?" What do you mean? And he's like, you're gonna eat milk with the literal Israeli meatballs? And he was like, yeah. And Justin's like, okay. So he goes to give him a glass. Eric has the whole jug of milk on the table. Well, you have a picture of it. Eric has the whole jug of milk on the table. It was hysterical. Anyway, that's not the story. This is Coming the Swan. See now? The point is, Eric, not even knowing it was my birthday, comes upstairs. I'm like, hi, how are you? Good to see you again, da-da-da. Upon his arrival, and he takes out these 2 Ziploc baggies, and he was like, this one's Alaskan Thunderfuck, and this one's Strawberry Cough. These are from the new grow. Fresh flowers. I was like, wow, and they were pungent. Like, my kids were at school. So I was like, oh, damn, I got to put these away, because, like, the whole living room stinks now, and I haven't done anything yet.
Wow.
So when I go and I put it away, and then I come back out, you know, they're getting situated. I'm like, you guys want coffees? Are you all set? Da-da-da. You know, me and the glass jaw snack tray. I hook it up. So
It's so nice.
it's one of my favorite things to do. So they're like, no, we're all set. And then real quick he goes, oh, Melissa, the Alaskan Thunderfuck, just be careful, okay? I was like, bitch, it's my birthday. I got this. Don't worry about what the fuck I'm doing, okay? You rolling with a big dog, okay? You don't know me. And he's like, no, I'm just saying, be careful. I was like, listen, it's my day off. It's my birthday. He's like, okay, do what you want. So I go back there.
Uh-oh.
I go back there. I crumble it up. You know, Lisa's going to get the kids off the butt. Like, I have a whole plan because, you know, it's my day.
Yeah.
I have my husband here. I have Lisa here. I can do what I want to do. Okay. I have people to take care of my kids if need be. I'm doing me. Girl, I crumpled up, set up. I made it real fine and cute. I was like, okay. And I didn't have my necessary papers or whatever. So I put that shit in a pipe. Thought I was cute. Went outside and it hit so smooth. I was like, okay, this is not. Let's talk about be careful, girl. I ain't even coughing. Bitch. Smoke some more. Literally 30 minutes later, I'm like, yo, y'all want to make it a club in here? They're like, what? I was like, Maja, can you bring me your galaxy light? And she's like, okay. So we put the galaxy light on. Passionate for miles away. I was like, yo, Justin, can you play Drake? He's like, not really. I'm in a crisis right now. I was like, I know, but can you turn the Sonos on, Drake? He's like, I have to do it through my phone, and I need my phone because I'm in the middle of something. Babe, can you please? I'm really stressed out. And I was like, here's the thing about you being stressed out, though, is I don't care.
It's also my birthday.
Yeah, it's my birthday, and recognize this is my party. Are you at my party, or are you doing glass dressed up? And Lisa is also over me right now because she's like, I haven't fucking eaten all day. I'm starving because it took a long time to get the food. So like, I'm like, she fixed herself a little Sky vodka cocktail. I was like, why'd you get Sky vodka? She goes, do you know what? They didn't have what you want one of these? I was like, oh yeah. She pours me the drink. I drink it down because she made me a baby drink. She goes, oh wait. She's like, you're mixing. I was like, bitch. I was like, you know what? I'm really getting tired of everybody worried about what the fuck I'm doing. Okay.
Are you belligerent at this point, or are you like stoned belligerent?
Oh, bitch, I'm not belligerent. I'm white girl noodle arm dancing at the Lollapalooza. I'm like, dude, and I was like, dude, do y'all feel great? And they're like, we do not. And I was like, I fucking feel awesome. And he's like, okay. And then like 30 minutes after that, I was like, yo, y'all's face is melting. And it was like, you know, that Salvador Dali painting?
Uh-huh.
And the clocks are just
dripping off the wall.
Dude, I was a Salvador Dali clock face. I was like, fuck. I was like, then it's going to be a long time before the kids got to go to bed, bro. Like,
yeah.
And Lisa's like, okay, I'm back. So Lisa eats her food. She's like, okay, I'm back. My levels are back. Okay, what's happening now? She's like, can we turn on a murder show? So now we have Drake Passion Fruit playing on a loop. I'm like, go biracial, go biracial. I don't know. I just be rooting for Drake. And then the galaxy lights are on, and Lisa's like, can we turn on a murder show? So now Lisa's watching a murder show on mute with subtitles. I'm doing passion fruit dancing. Eric is drinking a gallon of milk at my table with meat. Justin's fucking a stress ball. And I go over and I'm like, Justin, want to hold hands? He's like, no, I don't.
Wait,
like,
where's Matt?
In the basement fixing a computer.
Oh, so Matt didn't even get to partake in anything fun happening.
No, they stopped and like ate. So then Matt came up and he was like, okay, this and that. And now I'm explaining things. The next thing I know, Shira somehow, some way, said she wanted to cuddle the night before when we were watching Euphoria. And I didn't know this motherfucker wasn't sleeping. She was watching Euphoria, okay?
Oh,
yes,
shit.
a baby. She asked Lisa, can she have her makeup done? She brings out her makeup kit. I told you that. I bought Shira a giant makeup kit. Like, Shira and Maja have a giant makeup kit, and they're free to do whatever they want on the weekends only.
Yeah.
So Lisa brings it out. She's like, I mean, do you really want makeup? And she's like, yes. So now we got the baby. The baby asked for the Maddie. And Lisa's like, can I do? I was like, I guess. It's a holiday. So now Matt comes up the stairs and he sees Shira in bright blue eyeshadow, giant black wing. Maja's got black raindrops dripping down her face. And Matt's like, it's cool. What's going on here? And I was like, oh my gosh. And like, Jen is such an amazing parent that this would never happen in her household. So I was like, why don't you just go back down and look at the computer? Why don't you do that? Because I don't need you to explain any of this to anybody. And he's like, no, I think it's awesome. I think it's awesome that you're exploring her, you know, interest in makeup and artistry. That's like really cool. I don't think that's terrible parenting. And I was like, Matt, this is Euphoria makeup. He's like,
right.
Oh. He was like, oh, okay. I was like, can you not tell Jen? And he was like, no, it's fine. I was like, because Jen is like one of my aspirational parents. Like, she's just so organized and she's so lovely and she has so much patience and she's just like, she's always thinking of the kids. The kids always have an activity. Her kids' sneakers are always clean. Their hair is neat. They, she's running and going and doing, and her life is those kids in a way that, like, I truly aspire. And she's not like annoying overachiever mom. She's just like cool overachiever mom, where you're like, I can take some of these tips and tricks. And then every now and again, she'll throw you a bone and be like, that was a great idea, Melissa. I'm going to start incorporating that. And I'll be like, wait, I had a good mom idea? And she'll be like, yes, Demi. So, like, I was like, let's not say that they had Euphoria makeup to Jen, okay?
Right.
So, anyway, the Alaskan Thunderfuck really had me just lit. Okay. My sister calls and FaceTimes to say, happy birthday. Marlene is out, because, Marlene been outside. Marlene is outside, honey. She's outside with Kira, and they're having drinks, whatever, and she introduced me to a friend. She has a friend. This guy, always been her friend, whatever. I think he been waiting in the wings. We probably gonna have to take this out, but I immediately texted after we got our phone call. I was like, who the hell was that? He was cute. What's going on? It's kind of early, don't you think? And Kira was like, it's not like that. I'm like, oh, okay. So then I was just like really happy, and I was like, listen, in Thailand, when it's somebody's birthday, the birthday person pays for everything. Mm-hmm. Because you've come to celebrate them. So I cash out Marlene some money, drinks on me. What?
So nice.
Yeah, until I woke up the next day and realized I also checked out of my Fashion Nova cart. What the fuck did I buy there?
Oh my God. Was that two-piece like floral bodysuit?
Yes.
So cute.
The one with
so
pink
cute,
roses.
Where are you wearing
roses.
it? That's
to
like
the Glass
not you.
Jaw show. To the Glass Jaw show.
It's like showing the actual shape of your body.
To the Glass Jaw show. Listen, I'm skinny now. COVID did me in, honey girl. With a little bit of Spanx and some pushings up and tapes here and there, bitch, I could create a shape.
Okay.
I can create a tone. Okay, well, and so I showed it to Justin. I was so excited the next day. I was like, babe, I went and I looked at all my shopping carts from last night. I checked out a lot. Don't worry, it's covered. Look what I'm wearing to the Glassjaw show in Jersey. He was like, what's that? And I was like, Pink Roses, bitch. The song? He's like, yeah, I know the song. I wrote it. He's like, but where's the outfit? He's like, that's skin tight. And I was like, yeah, I don't. I'm sorry. Are you not a feminist? What?
That's the point. Skin tight is the point. Melissa Beck is going to show up and say, I own this. I told you.
Right, but then I was like, well, obviously I'm going to wear a big gigantic jacket on top like I always do and cover everything anyway. He's like, okay, yeah, that's a cute outfit. So anyway, I became Amanda Lee. Girl, my shopping carts, my checking out, the level of boxes that have been arriving here since the 12th. I just been, what am I doing one day? What do I need it in a day for? I bought hardcore shirts. Why did I do that? I don't know. I bought jewelry for my shoelaces. What the fuck's going on?
Jewelry bought for your shoelaces. Wait. What is that? Are they like little slide-on charms?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm 45 years old, and I was like, I need these.
Okay.
But I did it under the guise of, Shalom, look how cute. We're going to be cute. But then I picked out all the ones that I like best and then gave her the ugly ones. I bought jackets with pockets, lots of jackets. I'm sorry. I bought a pair of jeans. I was wasted. Gone goodbye. I bought a pair of kitten. I bought jeans. I bought a pair of kitten heels. Because I'm like, you know what? My feet always hurt and I haven't worn heels in a long time. So what if I start baby stepping back into high heels with kitten heels? Who the fuck wears kitten heels? I don't know. I just bought a bunch of ugly shit that I'm like, this is New Year, New Me. New Year, New Me. Shoelace charms, kitten heels, denim. Bitch, I bought a sweater with alpacas on it. I don't know what's going on.
It sounds like we're going through the same kind of identity crisis because I too have been making strange choices in the things that I'm buying, and I'm just like, this is who I am now. This is who I am.
Okay, give me your purchases.
Well, I have been looking for a dress. I really listen, I don't know what's happening for my birthday this year, but Christopher, if you're listening, it better be putting my ass on a plane and taking me somewhere, because we have not left this house in God knows how long.
I heard that.
So,
I heard that. Gack 2000, Chris. Go ahead.
So I've been looking for a dress because I do like to have a special outfit for my birthday. And I was like, okay, it's your 40th birthday. Like, let's go all out. So for the last year, I have been obsessed with this brand called Selkie. And they have these dresses that are ridiculous. I have no business putting on one of these dresses. It is like cupcake shape. It is poofy. This one, it actually looks like I could have worn it with our season 3 aesthetic. It has big like 70s flowers. It's pink and yellow and orange. It's ridiculous. And
So
I
do
was
it.
like,
What's
that's
the
it. I have it. It's in my closet. It's upstairs. So,
Oh, are you going to wear it this weekend or what? Let's do it.
well, this weekend. Oh my God. But
To the
my
not birthday party.
for my
Why not?
birthday. Oh, for your not birthday party. Yeah, I could. Well, then I've
You
been
could
like
sit in
having
it.
feelings this week. I'm like, is this ridiculous? Is this like, I'm going to be 40. Is this really the dress that I should be putting on? Should I be putting something on that's like age appropriate? What is age appropriate? I don't know.
Well, what are the rules? Who cares? Why is it ridiculous? Girl, I wore a dashiki to an iron infusion yesterday, so.
Saw that. It's so cute though.
It's so cute. And a gold collar.
So
okay. What's I don't know.
Cute.
So do it.
So yeah, I'm
Selkie.
just,
Selkie is your new you. Girl, remember your dress with the lobster claws all over it? She was cute too.
oh yeah, I still have her.
I only seen her one time.
Well, I think over the last couple of years, I've been like making this transition. I had a whole period where it was just like nothing but neutrals. But I really think that like at the core of like my being, I am a color person. Color, not. Did that sound right? Color, COLOR.
Listen. Oh,
Little
she was
high.
like, oh no, did I tumble into some racism? Did I say colored? No, you didn't.
I said
Listen.
color.
I feel like I have always lacked the bravery and confidence of who I present in my mind sartorially. So who I am in my brain matches way more than how I present. So my actual like out loud personality, the words I say, the words I choose, the people I'm around, all of that speaks to one person that exists in my brain. But then that person is also like, don't look over here. Don't talk to me. Ew, let's stay in here. No, no, no. And so when it's time to have to interact outside, I just put on black and then hope that I just, disintegrate into the wall. But you know what? I'm 45 years old. Why? I also have a lot of clothes with tags on it that I've never worn, and they're for having. And I'm like, why do I have these but don't use them? That's so dumb. And Justin Beck, he's like, babe, you wear the same outfit every time. And I'm like, but the other day I wore, the floral pantsuit, and you didn't say I looked cute. And he's like, when you first bought it 8 months ago and wore it the one time, I was like, babe, this is it. This is you. I feel like this is you. You look so cute. And I was like, I know, but I wore it on my birthday and you didn't say I look cute. And he was like, I told you looked cute when you bought it. And I was like, so I only looked cute 8 months ago when I bought it. And he's like, see, this is why. This is why I can't do this with you. But it's true. It's true. As many neutrals as I have double the print. I have double the loud. I have a lot of volume. I have a lot of, cool shit in here. And I feel like if you can't wear your wild shit in the house in a pandemic, where can you wear it?
Yeah.
So it's time, Amanda. Yeah. You better wear that Selkie dress, and I hope you bought the harness and you put that motherfucker on with it.
Okay, so I keep going back to this fucking harness.
Why not?
It's amazing. It is so cute. I sent that picture to Victor and I sent that picture to you. And Victor was like, "Oh yes, I love this." And then I was like, "But it's $100." And he was like, "I don't love it that much." But I can't find anything else that I love.
It's like a leather belt. Big deal. Go get it. And the other thing is, it's in right. Well, first of all, you know what I think is really happening? I think we've been watching Euphoria. That's what's happening.
So I have a hard time with that show, and I don't know if you do the same thing. I have a hard time remembering that it's present day and not 1997.
Oh, no. First of all, I'm obsessed with the show. I love the show. The show is so problematic. It's terrible. It's terrible.
Oh.
I hope none of my daughters are ever this way. However, I love that their daughters are, because this is wonderful television. It's outrageous. I won't watch it with Justin. Justin can't watch it because I can't listen to his mouth the whole time. What the fuck? This is crazy. This is rotting our society. I don't want to hear all that. I'm looking at eyeliner. I'm looking at eyeshadow. I'm looking at Fashion Nova sets. Leave me alone. I'm looking at fashions. I'm looking at scandals. Mm-hmm. I'm looking at crazy white girl shit. I love it. I'm also fascinated by Rue's character is rooted in just Rue being Rue, and it's not about her being biracial, which, I mean, as a biracial person who's been watching a lot of television in her life and looking for representation, the representation that we want is representation that just is, where it's not like, hey, I'm biracial, did you know I'm biracial? Like, I don't she just is, and she's flawed, and she's lovely, and she's terrible, and she's lovely, and it's just like, she contains a multitude, and she's awful, and she's awesome. There's a lot. And I think it's just it's such a beautifully shot show. Artistically looking at it, it's like watching a magazine. So and I held off. I didn't watch it for a long time. Everybody was saying they were watching it, and I was like, meh. Then Lisa came over with her ass. She poured me a little cocktail and was like, we're doing this. She's like, you're going to be upset because you have daughters, and I'm nervous about that part of it. And she's like, but I know you, and you're going to love the look of it. And I was like, and I said to her, is it a Fiona Apple video, but a show? And she's like, yes. I was like,
yeah.
Oh, then let me turn it on, because that's exactly what I want to look at.
Are you really caught up, Chris? I'm not caught up, but Chris got me into it in the first season. He had started watching it and really loved it, and he was like, you've got to watch this. So we sat down and watched the whole first season together, and I really struggled with that whole, like, putting myself in that situation as a parent and having those kids and being like, oh my God, this is terrible. And so I really struggled. But I mean, the storytelling was beautiful. The characters are also good. And I'm nervous. I've only seen a little bit of the second season, so I'm nervous to like keep going, but it's all in my social media. I can't escape it. And Sydney Sweeney, that girl, I watched her in White Lotus.
You watched her in Handmaid's Tale?
Handmaid's Tale. She was in that show. It was a short-lived show about teens in the 90s. What was that called? It was like on one of the major networks. But she was like, the mean, cool girl, like in the drama club.
Well, I mean, I hate to sexualize her, but them titties is sitting, baby. Girl, I love her titty. Woo, baby, Sydney, girl, these titties are nice.
But her characters are all like, they're all like such a shithead kid, right? She's like rude to her parents. She's like sneaking off and doing bad shit, and it's like it's hard to like watch it as a human being and also a parent. Just her specifically, I think.
No, I think I hesitated watching it just because I know that it's a make-believe high school world, but it just feels like it's not exaggerated and it's true. Because think about all the shit the kids have access to. Like, what do you mean you met a grown-ass man on Grindr and went to a hotel? I bet you kids are doing that.
Yeah, it's just easier access. I mean, I'm sure kids have been doing like wild shit. I was a total nerd and didn't do anything exciting or wild at that age. But I mean, the access that they have to it now is so much easier. I'm sure if kids wanted to find it back in the day, they could, and they did. But now it's just it's a click of a button.
I mean, I can't believe that I am cheering and championing a show where there is a 10-year-old drug dealer, but he's fabulous. I love Little Ashtray. And I just love all of the backstory. And when you get the backstory, you understand the person and their motivation so much better. And so, like, they're humanized. Like, they're pieces of shit, but they're humanized. So you're like, listen, this is the hand he was dealt.
Mm-hmm.
And he is still a good person. He's a drug dealer. But this is the hand he was dealt. It's really a beautifully... You know what else I love? I love that Jules' character is not rooted in insane self-doubt and anxiety about her presentation and sexuality. Like, that's just a confident... Where do they show that? This is a person who, you know, the dad was supportive.
Yeah.
She had access to the things she needed to be the person that she is. Now she's extremely high fashion and also, you know, not a bad kid. She's not doing fucking heroin.
Right.
She had some drinks.
Yeah.
She stays out a little late. But she knows right from wrong. And, like, I love that was the choice that they made. And so it's not like this, like, that she's the least scandalous person is awesome. I also love that Kat.
Uh-huh.
Just the writing for her is like, here is this fashionable, sexually confident, not confident, awkward, like how they've managed to make these layers of duality in the people so that you, adult self, can watch this and be like, damn, I wish I had that when I was in high school. Even though you're like, damn, I'm glad I didn't do that in high school.
Right. Or just, damn, I wish I had that now, right?
Yes. It's crazy. It's a terrible show. I love it.
Quinn keeps threatening to watch it, and I'm like, absolutely not. No. Oh my
gosh.
I don't need you getting any ideas.
Correct. Shalom walks in the room, and I paused it quick, and she goes, well, what, you guys are watching Euphoria? I was like, excuse? And it was like Squid Game all over again. I was like, what do you mean? She's like, I didn't watch it, Mom. Don't worry. She's like, but just like you said, she's like, you can't escape it. She's like, every meme on TikTok, she's like, it's just everywhere.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, so they're seeing the memes, you know? Girl, I saw scenes that I shouldn't have seen. I saw scenes that were like pivotal to the series that you needed to watch the show to understand. I saw those scenes out of order on my timeline.
Yep.
Before I watched the show.
Yeah, I was going to say it's all over TikTok. I'm seeing it in Instagram. Like, it's unavoidable. I think they're getting enough to understand that there are these like wild, cool teenagers on this show. Yeah.
I'm trying to find out who the third Jacob's child is.
Oh.
Where is the little boy?
I don't know.
She said, hell no. She had to get her little puff in. Well, I mean, is it too early for that, Amanda? I might join you.
Honestly, I really feel that it's never too early for it. If I don't have to be anywhere today, I've got the whole day here. I've got work to do. I got some cleaning to do, some laundry to do. Why not?
I'm going to be away from the mic, but I can still hear you. So hold on, because the Alaskan thunderfuck is loud, bitch. I got to go out the back door. So hold. You can put on the Jeopardy music. Hold on. I can still hear you, though. You can talk, and you can just hear. Can you hear me from back here?
Yeah, I can hear you from back there.
Okay, I'll just yell then.
You know, I did. Chris gave me a bunch of cannabis themed gifts for Valentine's Day, and one of them is this candle. One of them is this candle called Cannabolish, and I haven't used it yet, but apparently it's supposed to like kill the smell of your weed.
Whoa, send me the link, because you know I check out of my carts now.
I'm like, this is new year, new you. Yeah, I can hear you. Uh-huh.
Oh, you know why you can hear me?
Because you have your earbuds in.
Whoa! Okay.
But it won't be registering on the mic. Are you outside?
I'm outside. Hold on, I'm coming back. Hold on, let me wash my hands real quick. I don't like my hands to smell weedy. Hold on. Woo! Yeah, baby. I just did a little dab. Just a little dab will do you.
Just a little dab.
Why would you do a little dabble do you for sour cream? A little dabble do you is fucking weed. Okay. I'm back. Great. What other items have you purchased?
Oh, shoot. Hold on, I gotta think. Well,
No,
I
hold
think
on.
most of the
Hold on.
stuff-
Back up.
Yeah.
The Chris gift. The $100 rolling paper. Dude. That was beautiful.
So I asked him because my gifts were so funny. They were so specific. And I was like, these are like, I was crying, laugh every time he handed me something. I was like dying laughing because I was like, you like truly understand me as like the deepest parts of my soul. He said, well, you said that this year you wanted to be hot, high, happy, and dumb. And he was like, so all of these are contributing to you realizing those very important things to you this year. I
love it.
You are so funny. So I got those $100 bill rolling papers.
They're gorgeous.
They're so cute. Quinn thought they were chocolates because she walked in. He had handed them to me and I had them in my hand still. And she walked in. She was like, oh, I know what that is. And I was like, oh, but how? And she's like, it's chocolate. I was like,
and you were like,
right,
yep.
it's chocolate.
Sure is. Get out. Yeah.
So those, I got a beautiful wooden stash box with a little lock on it. So cute. I got that candle that cuts the smell. I got that giant blanket for 6 people. That was my hot category, so I could be warm.
That's hysterical. He was like, no, I would have picked a fight. I'd be like, oh, so you said temperature hot because you don't think I could get hot? Is that what you're saying here? You think because on my 40th year I'm not hot anymore? Is that what's happening here? Okay, we'll see if that Wednesday appointment happens. No, babe, that's not what I meant. It's just because you love blankets. Like, you like sitting on the couch. You like to, oh, so you like, I don't like to do anything. Is that what it is? I just sit on the couch all day in a blanket. I'd be like, no, I'm fucking with you. I love the blanket.
I love it so much. He's really like, he gave me a weighted blanket 2 years ago for our anniversary. Some people might be mad about that. I was so happy.
Not at all. I love a weighted blanket.
I got a dual heat setting heated blanket so we can have it on our bed and we can pick our own temperatures. So excited about that.
That's wonderful.
And now I literally have the world's largest blanket to cover and wrap myself up in.
It sounds like Chris is an amazing gift giver.
He's really knocking it out of the park. There was a mug that also doubled as a pipe.
She said knocking it out of the park. And blowing that back out. Yes. Oh, I mean, these gifts are so very thoughtful. I got pink and red roses.
Cute.
I got my favorite Israeli food delivered by Justin Beck.
Nice.
Did I get the Louis Vuitton backpack?
Oh, I saw that
backpack.
Yeah.
Did I get it?
Was sold out.
Didn't get it. That's okay though. Because now I know that because it's sold out, it's going to be overpriced when it does come back into stock because it's already overpriced. It's tiny and it's already overpriced. $2,300 for a little ass backpack that Dora can't even carry a map in.
Uh-oh. That's a lot of money.
She is cute though. It's a lot, but is it? It's a pandemic.
It's a pandemic. And you only have your 45th birthday once. So.
Yes. And he also was like, well, he's like, he could not bring, he's like, what is the function, babe? I was like, carrying my stuff? And he's like, I know, but you have other Louis Vuittons that you don't even carry. I go, yes. What part are you not getting? I was like, it's a collection. It's having. It's having and using every now and again. And I was like, and sometimes some things stay in the rotation and they get used the fuck up. And other times, you know, they get used for a week, wiped down and put away. And I was like, these are things that I'm going to, you know, bequeath to my children. And he was like,
right.
Yeah, that's still stupid as fuck. Anyway, we finally make it to the Louis Vuitton. Closed.
Closed?
Well, not closed. 2-hour waiting list. Because who tries to buy Louis Vuitton on Valentine's Day? Yep.
Wow.
The Alaskan
2
Thunderfuck
hours?
just kicked in. The long COVID with the Alaskan Thunderfuck. I said closed. I didn't mean closed. I meant wait list. What am I talking about? Yeah. 2 hours. And then when it was time for me to go back, they called me for our appointment time. I didn't feel like putting my outfit back on. I was like, ugh.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you're in the momentum. I want to do that shit now.
Right.
So we didn't go back.
Go home and you put back on your house clothes and get comfortable.
Yeah, now what? Now what? Now I'm going to go back.
Why is there a wait? Is it because they can only allow so many people in the store at one time?
One, I think they're scared of smash and grab.
Okay.
Two, they can't have that many people in the store at the time. They claim for COVID, but yeah, right.
Yeah.
Because the pandemic's over. Nobody cares about COVID.
No.
I only care about COVID 50%, so that means it's over. Because I cared 120%, and if I'm down to 50% battery on COVID, wow.
You would have died. Last week we went to watch Lennox perform his little musical at school, and they had cut it back. They did 2 classes so that it would be a smaller group. We walked into that auditorium. It was us in masks. It was the family 2 rows in front of us in masks, and I think maybe like a couple sprinkled in the front, and there are probably 60 families in there. My kid had a mask on, and I think 2 other kids out of 2 classes. I mean, yes, it was a choral thing, so I guess if the parents felt like they wanted the kids to not sing in a mask, they could take it off for that short little time. But Chris was like, why are you surprised? This is literally the entire world. I was like, okay.
Yeah. Not even just red state Ohio. It's just this. Nobody cares. It's crazy. But Denmark said the pandemic's over. They're opening up. Not opening up, but like no more restrictions, nothing. Denmark, there is no pandemic. What I find really funny though is that, you know, they really push the mild messaging. They really push the if you're vaccinated, you'll be fine. But they didn't push that hard enough because they didn't, you know, underline, bold, if you're vaccinated part. But then have the nerve to be like, yeah, these countries are on our no-fly list right now because their infection rate is really high. First of all, America got a lot of nerve talking about be careful traveling to Israel. Bitch, Israel got this, okay? Israel invented the vaccine probably. What are you talking about? You don't want us to go there. They should be worried about us coming there. You should say, Israel should be like, bitch, we don't want y'all ass here anyway. Y'all no vax ass motherfuckers. Bitch. What?
Yeah.
So, like, we got a lot of nerve talking about don't go to Japan. Bitch, first of all, don't say nothing about no Asians and how they handle the pandemic. 100%. Don't say nothing about no Asians and how they handle the pandemic. And I'll say it again. What's going on in Wuhan? Not a goddamn thing. Okay, see, now I'm too high. Don't get me high and start talking about coronavirus. Okay? Don't. I still got to do QuickBooks. Anyway.
Uh-oh. Maybe it wasn't time for you.
It is not time for me. See?
So you had a good birthday weekend.
You had a good Valentine weekend.
Yeah. We didn't get an episode out.
You said celebrate.
I know. I'm so glad that you did.
Celebrate.
We had a lot of
celebrate our
Another
celebration
day of
station.
Oh, we're singing a different song.
Oh. Wait, y'all didn't have celebration station?
No. I thought you were singing that one that goes, celebrate, celebrate, another day of living, celebrate, celebrate, another day of life.
What song is that? I bet you Celebration Station copied that because it sounds like that.
Oh, does it? I don't know what that song is. I don't even know why I know it, but here
Celebration
I am.
Station was off Highway 60. It was like Chuck E. Cheese, but not. Very short-lived. I don't remember it. I was never allowed to go in there. We weren't allowed to do those things. Like, fun for a child. You got Chuck E. Cheese money? Nah, damn. I didn't go to Chuck E. Cheese until I was in high school. No, I didn't go to Chuck E. Cheese until I was in college and dated my college boyfriend, who was the regional district manager.
Of the Chuck E. Cheese?
Hell yeah. He ran all the motherfuckers in 4 places. That was my boo. Okay? Oh, no, he's not the manager. He's the district.
Get a free pizza?
He's the district manager, okay?
Oh, not the district manager.
Thank you. So I didn't go to Chuck E. Cheese till late in life. So, like, and if it was fun and it was designed for a child, Shorty and Mercy were not doing that. We're not. What do you mean? If you can't find something fun to do at the bowling alley where we're at doing what we like, then there was nothing made just for kids, so I didn't have an interest in that. So Celebration Station was up off Highway 60, which again, I think when they closed, it became the Progressive Auto Insurance, which is where everybody works after you graduate high school because ain't shit to do. But it went celebrate at Celebration Station, and the commercial used to come on all the time. I was like, dang, we're never gonna get to go in there.
So did you guys ever do like theme parks as a kid? I mean, you were right there in the middle of all that shit. Did you ever do like Busch Gardens or I don't know what else is down there? SeaWorld?
There's Busch Gardens, SeaWorld, Disney. Orlando's only an hour away from Tampa. We went to Busch Gardens once, and Shorty only agreed to go to Busch Gardens because it's a beer factory, and he said he knew they had samples, but didn't realize it's not like an open fucking bar. Yeah. You're going to get your sample, and that's that, and then you have to take your kids around to see the animals and the zoo shit, and he's like, oh, no, we got to go. And he was like... I think my dad just found a place to rest and was like, y'all go ahead, I'll be here. And don't be in here all goddamn day. Like, but it's a theme park, a family fun. But so, yeah, there were no theme parks with my parents. Like, where like people, you get a fucking snow globe with a giraffe in it and it says Busch Gardens and there's a roller coaster in the background and, if you put it close to your ear, it goes, woo! No, we don't. We didn't have none of that. Disney World, he was so mad he had to go. Shorty would have his Air Force baseball hat, and then he would take a white hand towel, lay that over top, and then put, to catch the sweat drip. So my dad had, he created his own little mud flap out of a white towel. He put the hat on top and knee-high socks with shorts. Yeah. Complained the whole time. Don't nobody want to be. It's hot as hell. What the fuck? You pay all this $200, girl, a family of 5, and we got to stand in line all goddamn day. It really, if you think about it, though, it really doesn't make sense.
It's a racket how expensive all that shit is. Once we were old enough, because my parents, when we took family vacation, my parents always took us to St. Pete, and there was always one day of the trip where they would take us to. We were never allowed to go to Disney. My parents never took us to Disney. My mom always said, when your sister's old enough to walk all day. And she finally got old enough to walk all day, and they still never took us. But they would take us to, what are the two? What was MGM? Is that one? There's
Universal, baby?
There's Universal, but then there was the other one, MGM Studios. Universal had the fun rides, and I think we did MGM, one trip down there. But when we got old enough, they just drop our asses off and go do something else. I think one day they went over to the space station and took a little tour.
Drop you off where?
At Universal Studios.
Wait, hold on. What do you mean?
Well, I was in college, I was a teenager.
Oh, Jesus. I thought she said she
Not
dropped off a
children.
12-year-old. Oh, I was like, what?
No, they went
Little
with
John.
us as children
What?
once we got old enough.
Okay. Wow. Okay, you know what? We have to
let
turn
us
this off. I'm gone.
Thank you, as always, for listening to this week's episode. Don't forget, you can listen to Imperfect Strangers podcast anywhere you listen to podcasts, except for, you guessed it, Spotify. We're no longer on Spotify, so sorry if that was your preferred method of listening, but there are a shit ton of places where you can listen to this show that aren't that. We have a highlight in our Instagram. So if you find us on Instagram at imperfectstrangers_podcast, you can see all of the different places where you can listen to Imperfect Strangers. You can also be up to date on all of the really cool shit that we've got going on. For example, on Sunday, February 20th, we are hosting a not birthday party for the one, the only Melissa Beck. So if you are a patron, that information for the party has been put onto our Patreon feed, so make sure you check out that link. If you want to join us and you're not a patron, well, there's two ways. You can join Patreon at any tier and get access to the party as well as your patron benefits for the tier that you select, or you can $20. You can $20. We're just going to make that a verb now. You can send $20 to us at PayPal or Venmo. Those details are located in our Not a Birthday Party permanent feed graphic on Instagram. We tweet sometimes at imperf_strangers, right? I don't know. Y'all, it's been a long week. What else do I need to tell you? Ratings and reviews are always appreciated wherever you can leave those. 5 stars only, please. We love to get those, and it helps to tell people that the show is worth listening to, because if you like it, then they might too. It's all about that clout. We have a website, imperfectstrangerspodcast.com. We have merch. Our merch is linked from our Instagram as well as our website, so you can check us out there. Get your WAP sweatshirt. Infection rate, I think, is waning. We're never going to be out of this, so that is an evergreen item to have. And at this point, I am just rambling. So hope we see you guys at the Zoom party this weekend. Thank you for listening. That's all I got. Bye.